Growing your email list. Email list building is one of the main ongoing tasks of an email marketer. You want to attract a large and engaged audience to be able to directly communicate with them inside their email inboxes. There are multiple ways in which you can build an email list. Let's now explore the main tactics and tools you can use to acquire a high-quality list. Lead magnets. You need to provide a good reason for your target audience to convince them to sign up for your email list. Most people will want to receive something in return for their effort and the opportunity to contact them directly inside their inbox. That's where lead magnets come in. A lead magnet is an incentive you give in return for your visitor's email address. Most commonly, lead magnets come in the form of an ebook, a checklist, or a free tool, but they come in all shapes and forms. Our recent study showed that marketers have seen the highest conversion rates with video, such as webinars, and written type, like guides, lead magnets. That isn't to say you shouldn't use other kinds of incentives. You'll want to use a variety of different lead magnets depending on the type of industry you're in, the type of audience you're trying to attract, or the goal of your email marketing campaign. Opt-in forms. An opt-in form, web form, or sign-up form is an HTML form that is installed on a website to enable visitors to sign up. This is the key mechanism that you'll use to capture leads. There are different kinds of opt-in forms you can use. The difference between them is usually about how or when they appear in front of your visitor's eyes. The most popular types of web forms include embedded or inline web forms, pop-ups and lightboxes, exit intent forms, scroll forms, fixed bars, welcome mats, and click forms. On our website, you'll want to use a variety of different types of forms. The minimum you should aim for is to have an embedded form on every page of your website and pop-up forms on the pages that get the highest traffic. When designing your web forms and choosing your lead magnets, think about what information you need to run an effective email marketing campaign. It's tempting to ask your audience for more information, like their company name, website URL, or their budget, but the more you ask for, the fewer people will fill out your forms. Each additional input field will lower your subscription form conversion rates. At the same time, you don't want to end up collecting many email addresses, none of whom fit your target audience. Another key aspect worth keeping in mind is user experience. By showing too many interstitials, you may negatively affect your website visitors' experience and discourage them from returning to your site in the future. To overcome this, you may want to keep an eye on whom you're showing your forms and potentially limit the pop-ups to show only when users have spent a reasonable amount of time on your site. Landing pages. Most websites and home pages have multiple objectives to meet. They're meant to provide information for all the types of visitors that enter the page, and as a result, they're often quite messy. They're also not designed to convert email subscribers effectively. This is why marketers build dedicated landing pages. While landing pages also can have various goals, there's one specific type that's built solely for capturing emails, and that's squeeze pages. Squeeze pages are designed to collect visitors' email addresses. They contain just enough information to convince them to fill out the form and keep them focused on that one single goal. That's why most squeeze pages contain only the following elements, sometimes even fewer. A headline that makes a promise and captures attention, a subheading that builds upon the promise, key benefits of the offer and the lead magnet, the sign-up form, and additional elements increasing the conversion rate, like social proof or trust symbols. As you can see, they're much simpler than your normal website homepage, and that's exactly why they're so effective. The average conversion rate for landing pages is almost 6%, but it's not unusual to see better results. In one of our case studies, Alex Terrier, a jazz musician and a music teacher offering online music courses, describes how he's managed to get a 19% email sign-up rate thanks to free, high-quality content. While landing pages can be placed inside your website's navigation, marketers primarily use them to capture leads from external traffic sources, like paid social media campaigns, sponsored mailings, solo ads, and various content marketing activities. Paid ads. While you can use paid ads to drive traffic onto your squeeze pages, there's also another way to collect emails without making visitors leave the page they're currently viewing. On Facebook, these are called lead ads. In Google, they're called Google Lead Form Ads. And on LinkedIn, you'll find them as lead gen ads. Every platform has their own name, but the principle behind them is the same. They offer a simple way to collect emails from the platform's users. And why is it simple? It's because the platforms pre-populate the lead capture form with the email address the users signed with. While this significantly increases the conversion rates, it also has a downside. Most of us are signed on to Facebook using our personal email address, and not our business one. And if you're interested in capturing a B2B audience, this makes the process more complicated. That said, lead ads can generate impressive results. One of GetResponse's customers, InfoShare Academy, used them to successfully capture 1,200 new contacts in just 1 month and kept the cost per lead around 35 cents. They achieved this by creating a highly relevant content piece, an IT glossary guide, and targeting people wanting to learn how to become a developer. If you feel you're ready to start running effective email programs, to build and segment high-quality lists, design high-converting email templates, continuously test and optimize your campaigns, I've got good news for you. You can do all of this inside of one single tool, and it's completely free, no credit card required. If any of that sounds interesting to you, just sign up for a free trial of GetResponse and start making some real results.